Question, if you might.
Sure.
First part is, are you aware of any scandals that Russ Carnahan has been involved in since he arrived in Washington, D.C. that compared to the scandal that you were involved in while you were in Jefferson City that cost the taxpayers over $1 million? And the second part of the question is, will you feel blessed if you lose to Russ Carnahan in November?
Sure. I think, well, I feel blessed. Happily, I feel blessed every day. So the day after, I think so too. Look, you know, I've talked about public service. One of the things, every time I've gone into public service, there's been things that were difficult and ups and downs. You know, when I went to work for the church, one of the newspapers in town wrote a big article without talking to anyone about how this and that was going to happen. And Sister Antona Ebo, who you might know, Sister, she should come to this, by the way. She's great. She marched at Selma, and she became my mentor, and she said, you just can't worry about that, you got to do what you're doing. Was it the election board, the people that didn't like when we confronted voter fraud, you know, protested and all that kind of stuff. So, and when I was with Governor Blunt's office, there was a lot of politics involved, and I'm proud to say that the people that went through all that have found that, you know, I didn't do anything wrong and everybody else didn't, and I think it was unfortunate, but it is what happens when you serve in public life. And you know, I think if you want me to talk about Congressman Carnahan's, you know, problems, I don't think it helps. I know what your question is generating. I think, you know, that's what you do when you go in public life. You have to take some of the slings and arrows, and I think we did that. But I think if you go back and look, I'm really proud, and we're really proud, and the kind of ends of that were that, you know, there was a lot of talk and a lot of politics, but not any wrongdoing. So.